If the moon landing truly happened, where exactly was all the oxygen stored for the entire moon mission? For breathing, for the engines, and for the suits? I mean, just imagine planning a 9-day journey to the moon and back, and trying to calculate exactly how much oxygen 3 humans need for breathing, for rocket fuel, for pressurized suits, without being able to nip back to the garage for more. Get it wrong by even a small margin, and everyone dies. So where exactly was it all stored? Because when you actually add up the numbers, the answer takes up a lot more space than the photographs suggest. The Apollo missions required oxygen in 3 completely separate systems. The command module cabin atmosphere, a pure oxygen environment that 3 astronauts breathed continuously for 9 days. Second, the rocket propulsion systems, liquid oxygen combined with fuel to fire the engines at multiple stages of the journey. Third, the portable life support backpacks worn during moonwalks, each carrying roughly 7 hours of breathable oxygen per unit. 3 separate storage systems, 3 separate oxygen demands, all loaded onto a single vehicle before launch. Liquid oxygen takes up significant physical volume even when compressed. Enough for 3 people across 9 days of breathing alone requires substantial tank space. Add propulsion, add suits. The volume compounds fast, and here's where the physical dimensions become a problem. The Apollo Command and Service Module was not a large vehicle. The habitable cabin interior was roughly the size of the front seat area of a large car. 3 astronauts occupying that space for 9 days. The service module attached behind it carried the fuel cells, propulsion tanks, and support systems. Its external dimensions are documented and photographed extensively. Engineers who've calculated the oxygen volume required across all 3 systems against the documented tank dimensions have found the numbers uncomfortably tight, with some analyses suggesting the documented storage capacity falls short of the mission's documented consumption figures, not dramatically, but enough that the margins require very specific assumptions about efficiency figures that were never independently verified. On a flat plane model where the moon is a local luminary rather than a destination requiring 9-day crewed transit, none of this oxygen logistics problem exists. No 9-day journey, no multi-system demand, no tank dimensions that need to fit consumption figures across a 250,000-mile return trip. The engineering contradiction disappears when the journey disappears. The Apollo 13 oxygen tank failure is the mission everyone knows. An oxygen tank ruptured, forcing the crew to use the lunar module as a lifeboat to return to Earth. What's less discussed is that investigators never fully agreed on what caused the tank failure or why backup systems didn't compensate as designed. The official explanation involved a damaged thermostat heater from a pre-launch test. An investigation with unresolved conclusions. The most scrutinized space program in history. The oxygen problem on Apollo 13 was public. The oxygen volume problem across all missions is not.